Hello buddy, it's Aim Guy here and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, it's going to be a bit of a different one than what I'm normally doing because the Chapter 5 Poppy Playtime ARG has officially started. There's been numerous things that have been revealed over the last day that I'm going to be covering today. Like I'm talking documents, VHS tape, all this good stuff. It's really exciting. It's a little strange that we're doing the ARG like a month before release, but honestly, I'm not opposed to it because I guess, the chapter's almost ready, and I mean, they got to do something to market the chapter till they have the gameplay trailer out. I'm really excited for Chapter 5 as, Huggy Wuggy is back. We're going to learn more on the prototype and all this other good stuff, so I'm really excited for this chapter. But without further ado, I'm gonna throw it over to President Abram, and we are going to react to all this good stuff together. Alright guys, so I have the first piece of news with us right now. It is restricted conditioning 1990. So this entire VHS tape has to do with CATNAP, from what I understand and what I saw. It's really exciting to finally get another VHS tape, because if you remember, we had like 3 different VHS tapes that we got for the Chapter 4 ARG. Obviously the VHS tapes are coming back. I don't know if this will be the only one or we'll get more, who knows, but it's exciting to theorize nonetheless. So let's just kind of give it a watch and yeah. Wow, that's loud. Oh, that's loud. There we go. I apologize. CATNAP.
What is your experiment number?
This is an interesting place.
Can you tell me who you are?
Damn, CATNAP got some move. Hold on. In relation, experiment 1188, CATNAP original experiment number 1107-1990. Okay, well, from the beginning, it was clear 1188 would need extensive treatment.
Feels weird seeing
the
him
lab.
like this.
Like what?
He's sleeping like a cat.
I don't know.
It's so cute.
I recognize him.
Preston, if I didn't know you, I'd say you sounded like a new guy.
Oh, and he's just watching.
Does it ever bother you the way they act?
Oh, I hate that. Oh God. There's so much happening in here. Oh God. Oh my.
Not really. The work's important.
What the hell was that? What is that? Total treatment time 49 days. Oh, it's a laboratory. Okay, so this is definitely one of the just random hallways.
I know it's important, Newman, but you can't deny the cost is... well, there is a cost.
You just can't dwell on it. The trick is to stay focused. Besides, if Grace's treatment plan here works, 1188 won't be feral for long.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
What is your name? What is... yes, your name, please.
Treatment outcome successful. Oh God. Oh, they're running. Oh my God. Whoa. This is so fucked up. Like, they're all acting casually as if they're not experimenting on children. Because from what I gather from this is that they're just like literally all they're doing is they're brainwashing children from in these toys and making them actually believe that they are these toys. And it's so aggravating because I know there was a VHS tape in Chapter 4 specifically right before you get on the train or whatever you want to call it, where they were talking about how miserable their, work is. And it's just like, bro, you chose this line of work and you're experimenting on children and locking them up. What are you talking about? The Playtime Co. is just so fucked up, dude. I don't even know what to say. Like, bro, look at this shit. locking him in like this big like box and watching him. This is fucked up, man. I hate this. Anywho, we're gonna kind of break it down the best we can. There's a lot of like smaller things in here, really hard to see. I believe this VHS tape came from a file, which we will get into. I do have a screenshot of that specifically, which we will go over talking about it. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Like there's this document that we can barely read. There's not really anything there. We'll just continue fast forwarding. Obviously they're looking at CATNAP locked in this box, like fucked up lab people they are. Look at this man. Oh my god, this is beautiful. They kind of deserve it. Anywho, in relation, experiment 1188, CATNAP, original experiment date 11/07/1990. Subject birth name Theodore Granville. On 11/22/1990, subject 1188 was sent for reconditioning following an incident which resulted in the death of 6 staff and injury of 8 others. Damn. Unfortunate circumstances that I just don't care. They kind of deserved it, to be honest. They were experimenting on children. And I just, God. This is crazy. Like they definitely like stuck him with like a fucking like, I don't know, trance or whatever they call them, like the, you know, like the little like darts that you shoot at like animals to like make them pass out. Oh boy. And then he's like just watching this. It's like a hypnotize. It kind of reminds me of Outlast, where they have that like whistleblower or like that wall rider like thing going on the TV, and it's hypnotizing them. And I think that's kind of what this reminds me of a little bit. And then, you know, it flashes the smiling critters. This whole jumbled mess, which I can't read. I think that says we need to talk now or something. I don't know, man. It's really hard to read. Let's see here. They're just kind of talking.
Not really. The work's important.
Work's important for what? You're literally, oh my god. I want to know what this is. I think this is like a tracking, like, thing that they put on the toys. And he, like, collapses saying his name is Theodore. Another thing. ECSS Cam 108. Oh, box. Theodore is kind of resting. I'm not really sure what he's doing, to be honest. He's just kind of chilling. This is horrifying, you know? Oh, God. Look at the poor guy. I feel bad for CATNAP, I'm gonna be so honest. Theodore did not deserve this shit. Oh, yeah, and then it ends with CATNAP chasing. Oh, my God. This is horrifying, dude. God, CATNAP is the MVP, and I do think this hints at CATNAP might actually come back in this chapter. I guaranteeing it. He'll probably be back, which is kind of what we need. We do need some of these returning characters, as this could be the final chapter, but there's a lot of theories going around that this will not be the final chapter. Basically, this chapter is focused on taking out the prototype, but I mean, it could be a number of other things, really. So this is exciting. I'm really excited for this. We have some other stuff we can go over, which holy shit. So this was actually inside of that VHS tape. It's very loud. It's very glitchy, which I think it's intended. So if we could just click, well, I'm not really, I think this is part of the VHS that will open the chapter. There's that. Back it up, back it up. Look at that shit. It's like it's like chromosomes, XXX, XX, XY, XX. I'm not really sure what it is. I'm not really sure how people got this. I just know it exists. There's not really much to go off of, but this is interesting. People are theorizing about this, thinking that this is like some sort of new monster that is coming to the chapter, which could be exciting to see. There's not really much to break down. It's definitely just a glitch VHS. which I do think has to do with chapter 5 and stuff like that. It looks like we have to like not be in full screen for this. Okay, you are gonna see my lock screen here for a second while I open this. There we go. All right, we're gonna full screen this a little bit. So, now we are into the fun portion of looking at different things that have came out. So from what I understand is someone changed a file on this one specifically, changed a file, and that file, it changed to this image, which I theorized myself is that this is actually like the screen, the main menu screen that we're gonna see when we boot up chapter 5 for the first time. We're gonna see this exact thing, which I think is gonna be really cool. It definitely like some sort of playground. I'm not really sure what else it could possibly be, to be honest. But yeah, I call this anything. I was gonna call it carousel, but I don't know how to spell that. I'm gonna be so honest with you, and I didn't feel like searching it up. I am not ashamed for my actions. Here's where things get a bit interesting, because now we're into the seeing reason. So someone asked, Dridgel asked, do you have any other questions? And Seeing Reason says, like a million, but I don't think they can be answered right now. I need to do a bit more digging and I'll come back. Might not be today. I have to hop off this thing before I get in trouble anyway. So Seeing Reason kind of popped up on the Poppy Playtime Discord channel, and has started messaging the fans. This is similar to, I believe, the Chapter 3 ARG, or it might have been the Chapter 4 ARG. I can't remember. But Seeing Reason kind of came up, and it was it's someone messaging with us that seems to be from Playtime Co. That is going to assist us with this ARG. Then I have some other messages. I have been. Do we know who ran the Playtime Co. account? All I want here is some answers. I hear a lot of stuff, not sure what to make of it all, but I need to know. Let's not talk about him. That's a silly question, of course. So a lot of these were like replies to different people. Like this one asked about the prototype, but obviously they don't want to talk about the prototype. Obviously there's not really much to gather off of this, but this is definitely just going to be our guide through this ARG, which I'm really excited about. And then we go over here, and this is where we get the first actual ARG. So what I just showed you was a bunch of the VHS tapes and stuff came from here. I've got a good reason to believe that there's something important here, which is really exciting. This obviously gave us that ARG start. And then we go over here, and this is a bunch of stuff that was in that .zip folder. So rejected item, which is blurred off for some reason. I'm assuming that says Huggy Wuggy or something like that. Reason for rejection: poor focus testing, bad brand alignment. Leith doesn't like them. Leith is interesting. I do think that we are going to get some sort of hint, as he is probably going to be very important in this chapter, as he's the ending of chapter 4. So I do wonder if this is going to be part of that. And then this is interesting to me. I'm gonna be so real with you. We got an endoskeleton of CATNAP, which I think is really cool. So this is kind of what CATNAP looks like on the inside. It's definitely like a person in here. There's a bunch of stuff that I can't really read, but this is really cool. Kind of gives us like anatomy on CATNAP himself. And then here's a bunch of binary code, which actually was decoded and has like a number code, which I do have on this other screen. You were not supposed to see that. Okay, we're just going to ignore that. Thank you. I have a lot going on right now. Here we go. Okay, so it was decoded. Is it? I know it's here. Okay, I promise it's here. Wait, it actually might just be, yeah, it's here. Okay, so the code is 19, 12, 4, 23, 18, 23, 4, 22, 20. Basically a big number. No one has translated it yet. I'm assuming it Oh, wait, no, someone had translated. Once translated, it gives this. How did we get here? Look before even how to get it here. Now it's even more than it did then. Okay, well, that's confusing. I have no idea what any of that means, but, yeah, that was fascinating. That was very, very fascinating. But exciting nonetheless. Oh, wait, there was more. There was one more thing here. Note to self, look into related materials used for inspiration through the factory is now a corpse. The wrong side out concept may prove useful. Adamendum, useful indeed. Each one an example made. Each one a malcontent punished. They will not be allowed back in. So this is interesting, I guess. I'm not really sure what it means, but I'm sure it has to do with the wrong side outimals, which are a copyright thing that people found a few months ago or a year ago. I don't really know how long it's been. Point is, they found out about these copyright things, so that's very, very interesting. But I do believe that's it. Yeah, that is it for the ARG stuff. I do apologize for how low quality this video is. I'm not very talented at editing quite yet, so I just want to be able to cover this stuff. So please bear with me. It's gonna take me some time to edit, and I just wanted to get this video out for you guys, so you guys just have it. But yeah, I think that's about it. For the ARG so far, what we all have. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Just because of the fact that it helps me out a lot and helps me to make content like this and gameplay videos and edited videos. I do have a bunch of videos coming up. I'm going to be ranking the Poppy Playtime chapters right before chapter 5 comes out. And I will be ranking the Dark Deception levels from worst to best eventually too. So stuff to kind of look forward to in that regards. But yeah, as I said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.